Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Storytime with Father Growley. I'm Father Trace Browning from All Saints Church in Salt Lake City. Tonight, Father Growley has invited a couple of his friends who live in the cold, and a little penguin, a little polar bear, and they are in tonight's story called I Love You with All My Heart. It is one of our favorite stories. It's by Norris Kern, and tonight this is read with permission of Chronicle Books. So in the story, we're going to hear about Polo the bear, Pin, his little friend, and I think we are ready to begin our story. I Love You with All My Heart by Norris Kern. One brisk morning, Polo ambled down to the shore to fish. While he was in the water, his friend Walter came along. Walter is a moose. Remember, we've told a story about a moose. Polo, the water is cold, said Walter. Be careful not to get sick, or you will worry your mother, who loves you with all her heart. Polo was curious. What did Walter mean? How can my mother love me with all her heart? Polo wondered. He decided to find out. He splashed out of his fishing hole and headed home. On his way, Polo met his friend Pin. Pin, how does your mother love you? Asked Polo. Pin thought for a moment. My mother loves me with all her wings, he said. Then he picked up a snowball and cuddled it under his wings. Like this, he said. Thought Polo. My mother does not love me with wings. So Polo continued on his way. Soon he and Pin met Felix, the seal. Felix, how does your mother love you? Asked Polo. She loves me with all her flippers, Felix replied. Felix picked up Pin and gave him a big, flippery squeeze. Thought Polo. My mother doesn't love me with flippers. So Polo continued on his way. Soon, Jessie, who was a fox, bounded up. Polo asked, Jessie, how does your mother love you? Jessie was surprised. What a funny question. My mother loves me with all her teeth, replied Jessie. And then he gave Polo a playful nibble right on his neck. Polo giggled. My mother doesn't love me with her teeth. So Pin, Felix, and Jessie all set out to find Polo's mother. There they all are. When Polo saw his mother, he crawled on her back and snuggled against her warm fur. Your fur is soft, he said to his mother. Does that mean you love me with all your fur? Yes, I love you with all my fur, she replied. But that's not all. Look at that big furry hug. I love you with my eyes that shine when I see you. I love you with my nose because you smell so sweet. I love you with my mouth when I kiss you. I love you with my paws when I tickle you and lift you in the air above me. I love you with my back when you ride upon it. And I love you with my belly when you hug me tight. Polo, I love you with all my heart, she said. All of his friends really liked that. Polo gave his mother a big hug It had been a long day, and he was ready to crawl into bed. "You know I love you with all my heart too," said Polo, and he curled up to his mother and fell fast asleep. And that is the end of our story. I love you with all my heart. I hope you enjoyed the story, I Love You With All My Heart. It talked about lots of ways that we can show love to each other. In this book, we heard how Polo and Pin Pin and their friends, how their mothers loved them and how they could love one another. They loved with wings, or with flippers, or fur, or teeth, or paws. There's lots of ways that our parents, our brothers and sisters, others can show that they love us and that we can show that we love them. So think about ways that we show love to each other. The things we do, what we see with our eyes, how we help with our hands, how we love with our hearts. I hope you enjoyed this story, and Father Growley, thank you for inviting your friends. And I hope you enjoyed this story time. For tonight's song, Father Growley is again here with his friends, Polo and Pin Pin, and he has brought his new guitar. So great you could join us tonight with that. This is a very special song. Today is the birthday of our oldest daughter, Nicole. And when Nicole was very young, just a baby, I wrote this lullaby for her. It's Nicole's lullaby, and it's really because of Nicole and the rest of our children that I began to tell stories and sing songs for children. So the song tonight is especially for Nicole, and for all of you too. Close your eyes, let your dreams take you far away, where bears and ballerinas guide your way. Close your eyes, eyes full of wonder looking up at me. I'd like to see the world the way you see, through those little eyes. There's so much to know, and I don't have all the answers, but with love we'll find the way. So far to go, and I don't know what waits tomorrow, but you're a miracle today. Find your dreams, like you catch the rays of sun that shine, to hold them in your tiny hands, like I'm holding you in mine. Your dreams were made for you, for you're a dream come true. So the prayer tonight is very short, very simple, but very beautiful. Night is drawing nigh. For all that has been, thanks. For all that shall be, yes. Good night, everyone, and may God bless.